So good afternoon to you, wherever you've joined us at the George Eden Stadium, right here at the Rashidi Yekini Bowl in the beautiful city of Ilorin. It is the opening weekend right here in Kwara State for the National League One (NLO) starting this weekend. So it is Sunrise taking on House of Prayer this afternoon, and obviously both sides will want to start the NLO campaign the best way possible. We are already seeing teams promote from the Nigeria National League to the MPFL. A new season of the Nationwide League One starts this afternoon. A quick look at the starting 11 for both teams. Mamigboye Abiola will be in between the sticks for Sunrise. Saeed Aliu will lead from the back, and he's going to be partnered with Obasi Oyema, Suleiman Abubakar, and Samuel Etimbonk. Rauf Kadiru, Olalire Yusuf, and Hussein Habib have a place in the middle of the park. Oladini G. Kabir, Yusuf Mohammed, and Karim Adebayo will lead the line. On the bench, Adekunle Abbas is part of the substitute bench. And the likes of Ishola Mukail is also a part of the substitute bench, while there is a place for Olatunji Yusuf among the Sunrise bench this afternoon. Taking a look at the House of Prayer starting 11 for the game. Bambari Debulu Atife returns in between the stick, and Hassan Olamilekon is part of the back four that comprises of Abdulhamid Majid, Shuaib Hakim, who captained the side today, and Marufu Mohammed. Still no place in the side for the injured captain, Monday John. Egba Michael will be part of the dynamic trio for House of Prayer alongside the likes of Jonathan Abdullahi and Yakub Abdugani. Awal Mohammed, Alabishego, and Omodar Alekon fresh off his brace last time out in the Youth League Cup are the front three this afternoon. On the substitute bench, Badmostai drops to the bench. The winner from the last game for House of Prayer against the Koridu City, Kamadi Redwan, drops back to the bench. And there is a place for Lufoye Kudus as well on the substitute bench this afternoon. So we're almost ready for kickoff now. Should be a really good encounter from both sides to start the game. So we await kickoff here from the referee. And it seems like we are finally ready to get things underway this afternoon. And away we go. The NNO 2026 season kicks off. It is Sunrise FA taking on House of Prayer. House of Prayer in their all red strip this afternoon, with Sunrise in their all yellow strip. Just a bit of early season jitters in there for House of Prayer. Always interesting to see how both sides set up to start the campaign or to start every match. Both sides obviously will be looking to be on top as quickly as possible. Larry just having that knocked out for throwing. So it's a free kick for Aston Villa. Below will knock that deep. It's a bit of jostling between both sides to gain control early on in this game. Just some ball over the top here, and Shagun Labi will get their second. Just behind the goalkeeper. We need to be quick towards that. Muletefe has to get to that, but goalkeepers already have a couple of touches already in the game. Majid had to get there right in front of Hussein. So ball over the top now for Sunrise. So now throw in a deep area. Now it's easy for Yakub to get a leg into, and Shagun be stripped and wins a free kick. As of Prayer were very close to qualification from the NNO last season, narrowly missing out. Be looking to have a better campaign this time around. They are actually one of the strong teams in what is a tough group that comprises the likes of Unicorn FA, Abra Sports KFA, Kasami, as well as Araba FA. So we're gonna be treated to a couple of really good matches across this NLO group campaign. The ball now just falling to the path of Awal, spreads the long ball out wide to Egba Michael. He had only Alabi in the middle of the box. Not sure he knew that, but he couldn't get past his man. It's put into touch for a throw in. But that is the way House of Prayer tend to play a lot of their football. Intricate passes at the back and very, very quickly they look for balls over the top that will split the defense open. Schwab, the skipper for the side, continues to deputize in down role in the continued absence of Monday John, who's been injured for a couple of weeks now. They just lost the ball in the middle of the pack now, and that's Omodara Lekon skipping past his man, and he's found Yakuba at the edge of the box. His first touch is still good, and Jonathan from distance sails wide, and it's the first real chance and real shot at goal that we've had so far in the game. It's been cautious, sort of from both sides to start the match. But that is what Jonathan has in his locker. He's got a really strong right foot. He can really power through the ball, and that is excellent from Egba Michael. And Alabi gets there first. Lofts a crossing, and Modara would do well to keep this in play. But he hasn't, according to the linesman. Sunrise win the throw in. It seems as the referee is seeing some sort of infringement, some sort of pulling that has resulted in a free kick from House of Prayer. And he's got a touch to the what's that? But the goalkeeper got there before Shogun Labiwu was actually in an offside position. It's not the greatest of throws. Raouf Kadir doing excellently there in close space. Laliri Yusuf just couldn't get the pass out wide to his man. And that's a foul in there. Ruf Mohamed conceding the foul. Did well playing our left back last time out on Friday in the NUS League Cup against Ikorodu City. Delay Ridwan, who seems to be more of the regular starter in the left back, starting to games on the bench now. So it's a free kick in a very, very good position for Sunrise FA. They've committed a lot of bodies forward. Have two as well on the edge of the box. And it's swung in, and it's Shagun Alabi who is on hand to defend for his side. Corner kick to Sunrise FA. Again, committing a lot of bodies forward. Raouf Kadir at the edge of the box. It's a good delivery, and Bolo Atife gets his hand to that to claim the ball. It's those long balls from Majid. And it's all about winning the first or the second balls for House of Prayer. That is one thing they pride themselves in doing. They like jostling for those area duels, winning those physical battles. And when they need to, sometimes they can play some beautiful passing football as well. They're a side that can mix it up easily as they need to. Laliri added to that, but it's just kind of put it into the path of House of Prayer. And here is Omadara Lekon. He's a man breathing with confidence now. And then wins the throw this time. And there's Egba Michael. He's known a lot for those long throws around this part. Yeah, it is a good example of that. One which would be jostled for in the middle of the box. Must have been a collision in there that the referee did not like to see. As Hussein Habib was fouled. And that's the first header, excellent one. And Olarere just had two men on him trying to win that back. So not the fastest of starts to the game from both sides. Looking at the opening 12 minutes of the game, it's been keenly contested and trying to win those physical battles in the middle of the park, trying to win the area duels. It's another free kick in an attacking, promising position for Sunrise. Spread it this time to the part of Adiniji, and it's knocked behind for a corner kick. It's their third of the game, second, I should say. It's another excellent delivery, and Buluatife needed to punch that behind. It's another corner, third of the game. They have some of those big men like Olaliri in there. It's another one lofted this time to the back post. And Hussein just couldn't get the right touch on it. And this ball swung in there, and Bolu Atife dropped it for a second, and the rebound. The ball is in the back of the net, but the referee has pointed to the spot. Majid has been sent off for a clear handball. Thought it was the goalkeeper for a second. Majid has been sent off and House of Prayer at down to 10 men in the opening 15 minutes of this game. It all came from the goalkeeper dropping the ball in a very precarious situation, and a shot at goal by Yusuf Mohammed. And they have it all to do now with just a quarter of the game played. And given the situation of things in terms of the centre back pairing for House of Prayer, that is one of their most experienced centre backs left, one of their best, who will take part in this game, no further. It's not the best of decision you would expect for a player of his experience. So it's double jeopardy at this point for House of Prayer. Down to 10 men and a penalty to Sunrise to open the scoring. Could there be a chance here for Bulu Atife to redeem himself? It's Yusuf that stands behind it and tucked away calmly. No pressure and Sunrise lead. Excellent penalty. Had the goalkeeper rooted to the spot. And it's all to play for now for House of Prayer and Sunrise with their first shot of the game. Second, I should say, first shot resulted in that red card for Majid. The second from the penalty spot. And they are 1-0 up. What now will be the strategy that will be employed by Coach Aloe for House of Prayer? Down a man, down a goal, and 75 minutes of the game still to play. So far, no substitutions have been prepared. And then we have to do some sort of restructuring at the back. And yes, Shegun Alagbi just didn't get a touch to that easy claim for Bamigboye Itiola. Seems they've resorted into dropping Egba Michael a bit deep. Or some sort of back three in there, and the ball overthrew there. And Bolo Atife has come out of goal. And Hussein Habib couldn't talk into the empty net. Salon Lamilikon was at the right place at the right time. And that could very well be the danger of playing a back three when you're a man down. It's another corner, it's their fourth of the game. Swung in this time, and Bolo Atifis dropped the ball. And it's an easy tap in. This time by Hussein Habib. But it seems that the referee seems to sort of infringement in there. We kind of thought the ball had trickled into the back of the net. There was a foul on the goalkeeper, says the referee. It was a free kick. And it's strict drop balls though by the goalkeeper. And that could have very well resulted into another goal. Could hear a bit of the nerves around the stadium here for us of Prayer fans. But this is an excellent run there by Shuaib Hakim. The head product not the best though, and he has to sprint back into the centre back position now. But Latife will be able to claim this. So it seems right now for House of Prayer, it looks like a back three of Hassan, of Shuaib, and of Marufu. And it seems we've seen Egba Michael drop deep to play as some sort of wing back. And here's the aforementioned Egba Michael with one of those long throws. Could be their best shot of getting back into the game now. Set pieces. Has just put the game on, swung the balance of the game. Seems Bolo at fair we need some tending to. Seems like it needs a change of gloves. Maybe the dropped balls were as a result of the gloves. So we finally get to see the throw-in being taken long now by Michael. Launches down into it. Alabi just couldn't get his head to it. And the ball is cleared out and will be kept in by Yusuf. And he's still in charge of the ball now. As support right in front of him by Olalere. For the first touch from Hussein Habib. Sees him win a throw-in. Gets there before a while. Excellent body feints there by Yusuf. Is Kabir. Ball over the top now for Yusuf. He's straight into an offside position. I must say though, it's a bit strange when a team goes down to 10 men and I've had one of their centre halves substituted on not to see another centre half come in for one of the other Hartford players to replace him. For the team to go into a back three. We'll see whether it's the right choice for House of Prayer. It's leaving so many gaps in behind, and this is one of such. Mushuaib is on hand to knock that one out, and is one free kick, and it is even an offside position. There are a couple of spaces in that back line. This is Egba Michael. He's done well to win the ball. Has support from Modara, just looking for that line breaking pass. But Sunrise win the ball back. It's not the best of touch from Hakim. He's just giving that to Karim, who's still in charge of the ball. But this time, second time around, he wins the battle between the two. But Amadara has lost the ball again and he concedes a foul on Obasi. Really struggling, obviously, to get into their groove. House of Prayer. Was 25 minutes on the clock. Obasi gets there before Egba. He's just put his laces through that. The ball is cleared out by Morufu. Bit of area balls being contested. And Hakim is still in control of that, but his pass to Egba Michael isn't the best. And Sunrise win the ball back yet again. And yes, Karim is found support in the form of Hussein. Back to Karim. Just looking for a clip run for Olalere. Just couldn't get the right connection. Shuaib. Modara flicks it onto Shagwalabi. Great one to be to Modara Labi. First time crossing there. The goalkeeper has to get it right. It doesn't. And House of Prayer have found an equalizer. He might have come at a cost, but they are level. It's an excellent cross lofted over by Shagun Alabi. After some excellent 1-2 touch between himself and Omodara. And it seems like it is Wal Mohammed who's gotten the equalizer. Received a whack to his head from the goalkeeper for his troubles. But out of nothing, House of Prayer are back level. That is some excellent play though to Nomodara and Shegun Alabi. You would need to walk more the big number 9. And in fact, it is Yakub Abdugani who got the equalizer. So we're back level. So we're back on the way, and at this point, House of Prayer down to 9 men. This is Abdugani Yakub receives treatment, but we're level in terms of the scoreline. And the ball is not one properly cleared. And just like that, Sunrise are back in the lead. Once again, it is Yusuf Mohammed. This time from an assist from Karim Adebayo. And they were not level for long. Obviously, and we're back on the road again, and House of Prayer are still down to 9 men. As Yakub Abdigani is still on the bench, on the pitch, down. But it's an excellent run from Shegun Alabi. And he's won a corner off of that. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't made a decision about Yakov. They're playing two men less as of this point. And that could have been a consequence of that goal. But here they are with another chance to draw level once again. Gamaka swings that in. Yusuf is on hand to head it away. Awal knocks it back in. And Alabi just flicks it over the bar. It's a goal kick. And Asofria will, in fact, make a substitution as Yakub Abdugani is unable to continue. It's going to be replaced by Uluwashai doing who's been prepared down underneath below us. Excellent play there from Awal. Just couldn't lay the ball forward for Modara. They are growing into the game in terms of how they're advancing with the ball. Not the best of crosses in from Maruf, and Sunrise win the ball back. Shuaib has to get there first and it goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. Jonathan's dropped very deep to receive the ball. As Michael, obviously both players want to be higher up the pitch. Given the circumstances, have to try and drop deep to up their team on the ball. Jonathan all the way to Egba Michael. And they've lost out there. And Hassan misjudged that for a second. But Awal reacts very quickly to win the ball. They've been playing with 9 men for the best part of 4 minutes now. Muluatefe looking to go long to Shagwan Labi. And he's done well excellently on the turn. And he has his defender on the rope looking for a crossing. And it's knocked behind for a corner. It's the third now of the game. And finally, the substitution has been made with Doyin coming on for the injured Yakubu Abdugani. And the corner kick just runs all the way through for a goal kick. So Sunrise come again. They've had a good first half, taking the chances as they've come. And doing his first contribution there is considered a free kick, in fact. Shagwan Abiy is down as well. If we're just having a word now with the House of Prayer captain, Shoaib Hakim, to understand and give him an explanation of how he came about to his decision. It looks like Shegun Alabi would be good enough to continue. So corner ball trickle into the corner, and this time Bulu Atifa is first to react to it. And again, they are looking to go long, and all of a sudden they're down to 10 men again, as 9 men, I should say, as Alabi Shogun is still on the sideline, waiting to get in, following the treatment he received. It's back on the pitch now. So 10 minutes to half time, it is still 1 to Sunrise FA, converting the penalty was Yusuf after Majid handled the ball in the box and was sent off. Yaqub Abdul Ghani would equalize for House of Prayer before taking a whack to his head in the process of scoring the equalizer. That didn't last long from Yusuf. That was just a bit of miscommunication again there for Sunrise. But here comes Zegba Michael, heavy touch in there. And that has given Obasi a chance to get a touch on the ball. There've been some errors that have making House of Prayer look like a side that haven't played together for a while. Basi with the long throw, the header is flicked away. And he is doing Egba Michael excellent there to get past his man. Just fits the ball to Shegun Alabi, who's down on the floor, screaming in pain in terms of that challenge. Still down as well, and House of Prayer asking for a yellow card for that. So obviously, Shoaib not happy about the challenge, neither the no reprimand decision from the referee. So the ball is flicked up once again. Here's Egba Michael That support from Doan will lift the ball excellently back to Egba Michael. There's not enough numbers in the box for him to find with the cross, and they've lost it again. That's an excellent pass there by Karim. Ball finds Adeniji. Shifts the ball back now. But Egba Michael has fallen back to win the ball. Probably needs a bit of support and gets it from Shuab. But the ball is cleared back to the path of Karim, who wins the throw-in. Mbulu Atife needed to really concentrate on that. Labi's back on the pitch. They will do well to get to this first, and it doesn't, and it wins the corner kick. Sunrise not happy with that. They've committed a couple of bodies forward, 6 men in the box. Was taking shot, and they win another corner. Bit of shout there for the penalty, quickly waved away by the referee. And Egba Michael will step across this time to take this corner kick. To be an outswinger this time around, has a bit of eye towards it, and then with just before the goalkeeper doesn't get it, drops it, and it is the substitute. Olowoshaye Doyin was equalized once again for House of Prayer. It's 2-2. What a game this has been. And it is the set piece, it is the lofted balls into the box that is causing Sunrise problems in the backside. Our back level in terms of the scoreline. Sunrise looking to respond once again. Ball lofted over, and it's cleared this time by Marufu. Excellent turn and run by Shegun Alabi. He's outnumbered. He's still moving forward with the ball, waiting for the support to arrive. He might not need it, and he wins a throw in a deep, deep area. So Egba Michael will send this in, send it long again. The goalkeeper's dropped it twice. He's dropped it, but there is some sort of infringement, and Sunrise have won the free kick. What an half this has been as we head into the 45th minute. This time it is Sunrise will win the free kick. So it's lofted in, and Boluatife claims it calmly and confidently and throws it long, looking for the run of Omadara. And he's found his running. He has the overlapping support from Egba Michael. Sheguan Labi arriving in the box as well as doing. And the pass didn't get to either of them. And House of Prayer win the throw. That is some very quick transition as we head into 3 minutes of added time at the end of this first half. But Michael launches this in excellently. And Jonathan David pushes his man to get his head on that ball. Winning the force balls now, House of Prayer. That is launched over by Maruf. Doing chasing it down with Suleiman. And Suleiman knocks it out forward throwing. Building a bit of pressure now on the 10 men of House of Prayer. And it will be excellent game management from House of Prayer. If they do go in level at halftime here, they could still get something before the halftime. But Michael launching the throw into the box now. And the claims for handball in there, waved away by the referee very quickly. Maruf just keeping control of the ball. Egba Michael launches it towards Shegun Labi, and a step touch is just knocked behind him. Was able to really get a hold of the ball. And Shuaib winning the ball. Omodara hasn't knocked it off his leg. And they've won a free kick. Becoming a bit scrappy out there between both sides. The 3 minutes added are up, but there will be time to play this free kick. Tegba Michael who stands behind it, swings it into the box. Labi couldn't get ahead towards it and it's cleared away. Still we continue playing, but the referee now blows the halftime whistle and what a half it has been. Hearts of Prayer had it all to do 15 minutes into this game, going down a man and a goal after Majid was sent off for a clear handball in the box. Penalty was converted by Yusuf Abdullahi, where Yakub Abdegani out of nowhere would equalize for House of Prayer. He would then be injured in that phase of play, and straight from the kickoff, Sunrise will go back 2-1 in front from Yusuf Mohammed. But it will be Yakub's replacement, Oluwashaya doing from the bench, who is equalized before halftime here for House of Prayer. So right now it is Sunrise 2, House of Prayer 2, 45 minutes left to play. We're back away for the start of the second half of this crucial encounter. Once again, was an incredible first half between both sides. 2-2 is the scoreline as it stands. But House of Prayer, since the 15th minute, have been playing with a man down, pulling the red card to Abdulhamid Majid. Sunrise led twice, and twice House of Prayer came back. The response has been good to see from House of Prayer. How would Sunrise look to get back and make good use of the advantage? Now will House of Prayer look to fight from this position of a disadvantage? Here is doing, spreads the ball over to Egba Michael, who's done excellently to keep hold of the ball. And there's Jonathan, shot cannot off the back of Rauf. Egba Michael has done well to win a free kick. It's a free kick in a good position at the start of the second half. A bit of difference in the way Sunrise have set up to defend this throw-in. They've not left men forward like they have all game, and Shagwalabi was making a run there, and Ralph Kabir needed to be first to react to that. And yes, Olalere wins the throw-in. So maybe just settling back in there to defend what they have so far, not give House of Prayer any gift in terms of chances. Usually in the first half, Reds left 2 to 3 men up front whenever they were defending those set pieces. This time around, they had everyone back. Maybe they've realized those area balls that House of Prayer have capitalized on could be their undoing in this game. That's an excellent long throw by Egba Michael. It's found Shegun Alabi, and it's just couldn't get the better of Rauf Kadir, who's there once again. Suleiman builds that from the back. And has found his left back excellently. Kareem Samuel. Now Bassi. Bolatife will put that into the opposition half. And Shagwalabi wins the throw in. And nothing comes of it, and Sunrise will look to play out again. So maybe just trying to open up a bit of space. They've done well to find the space. Excellent touch. And obviously, staying wanted. Yusuf to make the run. He's dropped deep to receive the ball. Jonathan looking to go long to Alabi. And Itiola calmly finding his keeper Zahid, who's lost the ball to Doan. Doan goes down under the challenge, but referee says that nothing on Doan. Gives a free kick this time to Sunrise for a foul by Awal. Sunrise now preparing a substitution. 6 minutes into the start of the second half. And it is Shola Mukail who is coming on for Karim Adebayo. Karim Adebayo obviously had the second assist in the game for Sunrise. And Doyev sprints the ball into the path of Awal. Not enough bodies in the box. But Doyen's on hand to receive dip. Still in charge of the ball. Spreads it and changes the flag excellently to Egba Michael. But Michael's trying to just cross the ball in and will win the throw in. Just making the pitch a bit bigger and finding those transition runs in House of Prayer. Could be about the set pieces they get from that. Egba Michael, the straight mark long throws now. Launches into the box. And it's Alabi who gets it at but it's over the bar. It's difficult to know exactly how this game would swing despite the numerical advantage for Sunrise. Olalere and Hussein has found Yusuf who's on a hat trick, but he cuts the ball for Mukal and his first touch was excellent, but the shot was errant. That was a big chance for Sunrise to have a shot at goal. It's from the substitute who taking up a bit of a deeper role since the break and the substitution. To move the Arsenal, Diniji moved to the left where Karim was playing before he was substituted. Awal wins that, although he couldn't react first to it. Sanzeda sees him dispossessed, and that's a blistering run there from Adeniji. Springs it across, but there's no one at the far post. And Yusuf will do it to keep this in. Gain support from his keeper Sahid. And it's a throw to House of Prayer. Lively start to the second half. And he's doing, but the referee is saying an infringement for a foul on Hussein Habib. So free kick and a decent positions, decent positions all through the game. It comes to nothing for Sunrise once again. Excellent first touch by Doyle. Boy wins the throw off of Sayed. It was looking for one hand ball, but the best he gets is a throw in that is taken very quickly by Marufu. It's a bit too much on that for Modara. It's knocked out for a goal kick. still finding points there between both sides in the second half. 2-2 all still to play for. And Adeniji is caught in an offside position. And man, I just left a bit unsure I being there. He says he did nothing though. And Shuaib is down on the ground. So referee speaking to both sides and takes care of the hassle between both players. Morov gets it to head, and Alabia has been able to lay it into the part of Doing. Doing just looking for the return ball, and Jonathan from distance, it's wayward. It's the final decisions that needs to be spot on for House of Prayer in the second half. Should note for a couple of the players in both sides, it's their NLO debut, and you can understand some of the nerves that we saw in the second half, but none of that so far in this part of the game. Triple substitution being prepared by Sunrise. Want to inject fresh energy into the game. They've lost a bit of the momentum they had when House of Prayer went down to 10 men. They've got a throw in a deep area, and they found it to Rauf. And it's crossed to the back post. He's headed clear. Egba Michael. Overlapping run made off of the shoulder of Alabi, and it's done well to beat the first and the second challenge. But the third challenge is an excellent one. But Alabi has kept the ball in play. Lofting another cross. Homodor is there. Itiola comes out to get a fist to it. Ball still in play. It's doing. He has support. He might not need it. And he's lost the ball. And now it's Sunrise on the break. Olalere has to come inside, and it's a dummy pass to Adeniji. And Michael is making a darting run into the box. And Adeniji has gotten the better of his man, swings it across. And Jonathan needed to flick that behind. And Agba Michael concedes the throw in. End-to-end action for both sides. .50 minutes already played in the second half. 30 to go plus eventual stoppage time. Can either of these sides get the winner? So throw in deep. And it's gonna be a long throw. Sent in there, and I need GG to get there. Bolo Atife gets a slight touch on the ball. And Egba Michael looking to the run of Omodara, who is found excellently. Just probably needed to take one more touch to get the right weight behind the lofted pass to Alabi. Egba Michael all the way back to Bolo Atife. Yusuf Mukail, the substitute. Mukail once again. The ball will trickle out away from goal. Hussein Habib. And it's a ball lofted in. And Bolo Atife needed to be strong on that. I think it's taking a whack for that at this point. But it will give Sunrise a chance for the triple substitution. It's Mashoud Abdusalam, Nambali Hamed, and Jerry Tai all coming on. The goalkeeper down on the top. Bulatife is good to continue. And Awal has considered a free kick in there. He doesn't agree, but referee says he didn't get a touch on the ball. Kabir looking to just dink that over the top. And also good to note that since the start of the second half, Arsenal have been essentially playing more or less a back four rather than the back three that we saw. Not so sure that trickled out of play. The Arsenal player fans as well disagreeing with that decision, but the linesman had his flag up. The black back four is kind of solidified things defensively a bit for House of Prayer. That resulted into a back three, which was carved open far too many times, and they would have liked since the sending off in the fourth half. Jonathan periodically drops deep to make it a back four when they're without the ball now in the second half. And here is he winning the header. Here he is again, and Albi Michael trying to bring that down. But it will be easy for Itiola to get to. It's Samuel Etimpong Mukeo Yusuf still looking for a trick in this game, and that was an excellent pirouette by Hussein. Somewhere looking for the run of Yusuf. And this is one of the substitutes. Ajeri Taye, but his cross goes out for a goal kick. Going long now from the goal kick, which is uncharacteristic of House of Free. But you would understand with the fact that they are down to 10 men. And they've won the ball back. The House of Free are now doing just looking for the run of Alabi. Not the best way to behind the ball and the pass to Shagun. But they've won the ball back. And I was spread it out wide to Alabi. He has two at the far post. Needs to get it right. And it just didn't get it right. The ball swings away from the danger zone. And that was an excellent opportunity. And here they come again. And Nawal has taken a hit there. That was a huge chance for Magba Mike, who is the exact man you will want on the ball there. So Jonathan spreads it long. Magba Michael has done excellently there. Trying to just loft the ball in. Excellent touch play there. And Ajay Taye, they have support arriving. Looking to spread the ball back to the other side, which definitely wasn't the best decision, and it's giving House of Prayer a chance to counter. And yes, doing loft the ball to the part of Alabi. And Suleiman needed to get that right. And here's Zegba Michael, end-to-end action now. That is an excellent cross. Not the best of clearance. And the ball dropped to Doyin. And that was always going high. It was just slightly bending his back. And he could not generate enough technical control to guide that towards goal. And the ball spread to the part of Mashoud Abdusalam. That is a rash challenge there by Marufu. The referee keeps his card pocket dead, but it's a free kick in a good position. They can swing this one in Sunrise. 20 minutes left of regular time to play. Yes, 2-2-2 between both sides. Free kick in a good position for Sunrise. Mashoud stands behind it. She lofts it to the back post, and it's knocked out for a corner. It's not the best of deliveries, and it is cleared away. They will win the ball once again. Labia was done well in terms of winning those balls high up the pitch and keeping possession for his side. That is an excellent bit of play by Maruf. Not exactly sure why he was trying to come back. He had bitten his man and the field right in front of him. Can sense a bit of the urgency from both sides now to get a flurry of throw-ins very quickly. It's another throw-in. Look, they're gonna go long from this time around, and that is why Obasi has come all the way across to the near side to launch this into the box. Obasi launches into the box. It's a flick on by Kadir, but Jonathan will clear the danger. And Alabi has dodged the first header in there, and Itiolua needed to get his pass right, and he did. And the cool heads on the calm shoulders there by Suleiman Abubakar. And he's played his team out from the back excellently, and they've got a bit of an advantage here. Sunrise, and its ball is cleared excellently by Hassan Alamilekon. Danger still not fully cleared. Egba Michael getting the best of his man. He has to make the right decision here, and he's done well with excellent trickery to get away from that corner. And Asaf Ria now on the break with Omodara with the ball. Spread it to this left hand side with Doan. And Doan switches his long excellently back to Egba Michael. And it's across, it slips as he takes it. And the ball falls excellently to Awal. And I was looking to set it up to his favored right leg. And Raouf was there to stick a leg out. But again, we have on our hands in the final 15 minutes plus left. The referee has allowed play to go on here, and Omadara gets there first. It goes down under the challenge. Goal kick is the decision. Sense a bit of the urgency now as Asafria look to track back quickly. It's a good run by Mashoud. It goes down under the challenge, wins a free kick. Free kick one off of Hassan Olamilekon. The referee has done well in the game to really keep his cards pocketed. We've only had one card, and that was the red card to Majid on the 15th minute mark. So it's another free kick this time for Sunrise. And again, they have slightly been cautious here, leaving two men behind and one dropping deep. It is 1-2 the far post. Bolo Atife has to keep his concentration and calmly takes that. But Michael now is one of the players that looks like he could make something happen here for House of Prayer. Rufat made an excellent run down the left hand side. Didn't get the ball from Egba Michael. And Yusuf gets a touch to that and gets the ball back. Just couldn't get past his man. Moruf lofted it towards Omodara. We have Omodara. Get a bit of flicks and tricks there. And Doing spreading it out wide this time to Shagwal. I'll be waiting for the overlapping run for Egba Michael. Might not need it. And he wins the free kick in a very, very good position. The front three combination of Doing Omodara and Alabi really winning the ball high up the pitch for House of Prayer. So who will be the one to take this for House of Prayer? It's a free kick in a good position. It's almost from a perfect distance where they can get the right elevation and deep on the ball. It's been left for Egba Michael. It's Egba Michael, it's too high. And the goal kick is taken very quickly, maybe too quickly. And Jonathan clears that and is left some on Nambali. But didn't get there. And that was an excellent chance for Sunrise. Not sure exactly why Olalere Yusuf had gone with his leg in there. The leg was the better, the foot was the better option. And his stride diving header very low to the ground. That was easy and uncontested to get to by Mashoud. Yes, Yusuf, who's dropped in more into a central position since the triple substitution. And yes, Doing running all through. As Modara for support behind him. As Alabi at the back post. Alabi is there! And the ball is cleared. Still danger close. And it's a corner kick. Huge chance that was. Not sure if the goalkeeper got a fingertip to that before it was cleared. But what a huge chance that was late in this game. So it's a corner kick for House of Prayer. We have been coming close to finding the winner in this game despite being down to 10 men. It's not properly cleared, miscommunication. And Shuaib just losing a bit of the ball. And Agba Michael keeps that in play. It's been exceptional this second half. And here they come again, Sunrise. This time, once again, is Mashoud, who's been making some excellent runs since his introduction. And Suleiman has just knocked off the ball here. And some more space is opened up in the back line of Sunrise. Doing, keeping the ball well, using his body and strength well. Lays it on for Alabi, who is second to it. And it's Abasi who comes across to win the possession. It's a throw-in. Samuel Etimpong, I should say, was dropped deep to concede the throw-in. One more substitution be prepared by Sunrise. Final 10 minutes plus left of the game. Both sides continue to frantically search for the winner. It's a long throw, but didn't go out for a corner. But before this throw, Sunrise will make one more substitution as Olatunji Yusuf would be coming on for Yusuf Mohammed, who would not get his hat-trick. His hat trick goes in this game and has played well. Well, no substitution made yet by our software since Yakub was taken off and forced off for an injury by Doing. That is an excellent long throw. But no one gets to the end of it. And the ball is cleared by Hassan Olamileko. There's another run now. The ball just clipped over there, and then they're going to get this right. And Shuaib knocks it out. Jerry Taye just coming to this right hand side now since Yusuf has come off. So it's Abasi this time who will swing in this corner for Sunrise. But before we take the corner kick, Itiola is down. I will give both coaches a quick chance to say some final words to the players. We head into the final few moments of the game. What the game it has been still 2-2. And the game really came to life when Majid was sent off for an handball. And from the resultant penalty, Sunrise took the lead. Asafria would come back into the game. Just 2 minutes later, Sunrise would go back in front before Donye, who was a substitute at that point in the game, would equalize for Asafria. Both sides have had some big chances since then to go in front. But with almost 6 minutes left in the game, Tala is down on the floor. Should be good enough to continue. We don't see the substitute goalkeeper Baz warming up. So it seems like we're finally ready to get back on the way. It's all good to continue. It is a corner kick for Sunrise FA. Obasi behind this one. It's sent in across. The goalkeeper gets a strong hand to it. It's down on the top. And the stoppages, obviously, it's a good delivery though to the near post. So Boluatife is good enough to continue. Almost at the 90th minute mark of the game. This was declared by Jonathan Schweib, I should say. Hassan will put that in touch. Actually, Asifria have won a free kick. Seems like there was some harm on the head of Shagwalabi. Substitution is now being prepared by Asifria. See some activity on their bench. Could be an NLO debut for Badmos Taye. Taye has won a free kick. Surprised that Badmos Taye is just coming on. He's been a good defender for Asifria so far this year. And here's Egba Michael. We'll keep this alive as we get to the 90th minute of this game. Probably the first time he's failed to get past his man in this second half. And now I get to this ball this time, and there's space on that left hand side for doing. He just looks for the run of Alabi, and there's just probably a bit too much weight on that pass. Just looking for it's an excellent ball again, but in terms of the offside flag is up for Shegun Alabi. And we will now see that substitution. It is Omodara Lekon who is coming off. Stonewall to help with the order play high up the pitch for us of Asofbury in this game. Not sure exactly how many minutes will be added on. We'll know in the next few moments. 2 minutes we hear will be added on by the referee. 2 minutes for either side to find the winner. ball now falls to a while. It receives it back from Doan. And Doan has done well in that height, close control to win a free kick. It's done well this second half. And the fans love that. Could there be one last opportunity for either side here? And if it finishes like this, it's a good result given the circumstances for House of Prayer. And it could be disappointing for Surprise given the numerical advantage they had. And the fact that twice they led in this game and they couldn't hold on to their lead. They could still lose it here as Egba Michael keeps hold of the ball. He was the one in the onside position. And yes, doing as well. Then we just losing out the ball and conceding the free kick. It's their final chance left in this game for either side. Sunrise will come with the ball now. Samuel spreads the ball and look gets excellently the touch and pass to Mashoud. Mukhail. They've considered a free kick. It's the final few seconds left of the game now. It's all left to the referee's prerogative. Will there be one last opportunity left in this game for either side? No, there won't. And there is the final whistle for an entertaining game. It's turned on its head around the 15th minute mark when Abdulhamid Majid would be sent off for a handball and a denial of clear goal scoring opportunity. From the resulting penalty, Yusuf Mohammed will step up and convert for Sunrise. But House of Prayer would equalize out of nowhere in the 29th minute with Yakub Abdul. He would get injured by scoring that goal, reducing House of Prayer temporarily to 9 men. And straight from the kickoff, Yusuf would be on a hand to turn Karim Adebayo's cross into the post. But just before halftime, Yakub substitute Oluwo Shayadoyin was on hand to equalize for House of Prayer around the 40th minute mark. There were chances for both sides in the second half to win it, but neither side were able to take on the chances. So at the end of the match day one at NLO 1 year, it is finished. Sunrise 2, House of Prayer 2.